So right now, Ethril is being carried off by a big bird.
Well, I should take the shot, I guess.
Try not to hit me, please.
I'm sandwiched at 2:30.
So, did I manage to rack up any
Yeah, you got a plus.
bonus?
You did get the usual plus for aiming, yes.
Sweet. So that's an extra +2, yeah?
Yes.
Pew!
Yes. That will be a hit.
Hey.
60 damage.
And then it's... Where's my good old dex? There we go.
Come on, mate.
Pew!
Can I make any attempts to shank it in the feet?
I mean, it's got
Might
you
have
around the
irritated
shoulders.
it.
I mean, you'd be surprised. It is not fucking happy about that bullet.
You probably should have walked.
It was... No, because then you might have run into this thing on foot.
And not had any idea.
Trees for cover.
So, yeah, it was about to fly off with Ethril, so good job there. Now it's turning around for another attack, just holding her in one of its claws.
Fly magpie.
I want this thing's head to be mounted at my castle back home.
Do we need to...
You're going to have to roll a combat maneuver to try and break out of the grapple. Start stabbing at it, Ethril. Let me just check its combat maneuver defense. No.
It's
I don't get
not
anywhere.
gonna...
It's not going to let me go regardless what I roll. Even if I crit it, it still ain't going to drop me. Because that'd be 22, and that's not.
And you might have some other tricks up your
But
sleeve.
then if you cut its feet literally off, then it will have to drop you.
Take its feet with me. So I
Okay, I
can't
think
try
at
and
this point
shank
we
it.
can all safely roll initiative.
I'll be taking my turn, please.
I'm
That's
last.
a 2 again! What is up with this?
Oh, second to last.
Yep.
The power of doom.
Dude.
Oh, that reminds me. Can I make like a screeching noise to hurt its ears? Does that count as anything?
They all have my ears,
Psychic
so-
scream.
I've got instruments. Surely I can annoy it with it instead of just fucking rocks at it.
Play the two. No, that wouldn't help, would it? No, that's just draw its attention. Come for
I
you
mean,
again.
fuck it. That's good enough for me. Never gonna catch me.
Are you actually just going to try and annoy it with the elephant?
Yo, that's a really good idea. They eat elephants. We can convince it there's
Wait,
bigger prey for
I was being
us.
sarcastic, but yeah, that might actually do it.
Okay, yeah, okay. We could do it after it drops her.
Oh god. One attack from this thing could kill us all. Oh,
You didn't just look up the stat sheet for a rock, did you?
oh god.
We're almost going to die from locusts. Now we're going to die from a rock.
I didn't look up the stat sheet, no. It's gargantuan. I figured out its size. It's gargantuan.
Yes.
So it could kill us all.
Kill us all!
I don't want to worry you guys, but I only have 9 shots left.
Why would you announce that?
It basically is a way to lime up the arse to make me more gunpowder and ammo.
I mean, you know what happens when we go down that road.
Oh yeah, I do.
You've seen
We
what
start getting
happens.
wacky tobacco in our shells. and
No,
things
we
like that.
start becoming fucking domestic terrorists. That's
Yes!
At least
It's
I
not
won't be
domestic
involved this
terrorism,
time.
it's colonialism.
the point.
It's
Johnson.
exploration.
What? He's got a name now? It's Johnson!
Johnson, you scallywag.
It's the Rock Johnson.
Johnson the Rock. Oh,
Oh, Mr. Rock Johnson!
Where?
our future president, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck's sake.
Say a bird!
It's the people's bird, boy.
Oh, we're fucked up the air.
In for the rock bottom.
Up the rock bottom.
That plan's too good.
It doesn't matter what you crit. Alright, Jim, you're up.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I need to reload. So that would be my actual action, and then I just need to try and move into a favourable place. Yeah, I'll get to like this corner here for cover. And then a bamboo has something. Not that I imagine a melee guy's giving much good against a giant flying bird.
It's currently circling the ship and still holding Ethril.
Please let...
Is this like covered a bit? Is that just like more like a tent thing, or is that like a solid bit that I can't? So you could cut through.
He could, yes.
Oh, you can get into attack range. I believe in you, Bumbu.
Dark Souls parry it.
I shouldn't have believed in you, Bumbu.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that's not gonna do anything.
No.
Rowan, you're up. You're currently in the tent that Umbu just ran through.
Send help.
This music is so fucking distracting.
Sorry, I'll turn it off.
Okay,
So save me, Rowan. I don't like it up here. He smells.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. I just don't know what the best weapon in my arsenal, or figuratively, the best weapon in my arsenal is. Like, everything I throw at it is probably gonna miss,
Or hit me.
but Flare doesn't seem to have a thing to roll. What do I need to roll for Flare to hit?
It's more of an illuminator flare than an actual damagey thing.
Yeah, I know, I want to dazzle it. We need as
Okay.
much minuses on attack rolls as we can. Because that's
-2 already.
gargantuan. Yeah, another one won't hurt.
Can flare dazzle?
That is what it's doing. That dazzles one creature.
In that case, you just cast it and it works. It's magic.
Yeah, it's dazzled for 1 minute unless it makes a successful fortitude save. Sightless creatures, as well as creatures already dazzled, are not affected by flare.
Yeah. So it needs to roll, not you, basically. And it's
Okay.
got -2 on that because of...
Yeah, well, I cast Flare in an attempt to make it fuck off.
I'm fucking giant Krillin.
No, that doesn't do it.
Darn.
It is dazed. So now it's getting -4 on everything it does.
Well, they did something though, so
Still helps.
every little
Yeah,
helps.
it's dazed. That worked. So
Uh-huh.
that's good.
Yay.
It's now the rock's turn. And it's just had lights go off in its eyes. So
It's gonna
and
fly
it's got
to the.
someone trying to stab it, so it's actually gonna fly away a bit.
I have a question.
Yeah.
It still has Ethril, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, my friend.
Is Genoa and her elves part of this fight? Are they helping? Because they're not listed on the initiative.
We were gonna get to that.
Oh, okay.
Basically they're acting in between everyone else. But yeah.
Ah, right. That's cool.
We're now around to Lime.
Indeed.
Bird.
The question is, how far up is that damn thing, and is it close enough that I could feasibly throw a bomb at it?
You could, yes, it is flying at the moment, but you could probably land a bomb. Because it's pretty much circling the ship, and it's outside of melee attack range at the moment, but you could still make ranged attacks, yes.
Yeah. So just creeping as close as I can to it, and throwing one of my last bombs.
Okay, throw 'em.
Thrown. And miss.
Nope. Whiff.
And I assume because it's flying, I don't get the splash.
No. No, it is going to land in the water.
Plop. Right, I'm gonna. So have I got to try and wriggle out of its grasp in order to be able to shank it in the feet?
Yeah. Think about your abilities as well. You might have to...
What can I do? Oh wait. I should have been adding my dex damage whenever I use my daggers. God damn it! I never remember to do those things. Sneak attack while I'm being attached by a target rather than flanking or being behind it.
Yeah, I don't think you can sneak attack it and it's holding you.
No, my feats and features aren't useful.
Okay, so you're just going to try and break out
Shank it in
again?
the feet. Yeah,
Okay, try to break out, combat maneuver again.
that didn't do anything.
Nope, you're still kind of stuck.
Well, then I'll proceed to accept my fate and being carried off by a giant bird.
Roll!
Because I'm not going to get out of it at this point. I've probably got to crit it, and even then it probably won't be enough.
Well, Cawley, you're up.
You say it's in the air now.
Yes.
What's DR1 as a statistic? Does anyone know?
Damage reduction.
That's probably not going to be useful then.
Why? What's the context here?
I was thinking of casting Haunted Fae aspect again, but I can only target it around myself, so... Is it flying away?
It's circling the ship at the moment.
Still circling the ship. Okay, I'm going to climb the crow's nest.
Okay.
I have evasion, so any attacks that are going towards me, I can just sort of swing my legs around. Because I have
Taking a
evasion.
while. I just there.
Okay, Taylor, you're up. What's the plan?
How high up would you say the bird is?
It's about 15 feet from the deck of the ship.
Okay.
Really? If I'd have known this before, I'd have been able to grab Ethril. I assumed it was higher.
To be fair,
To be fair,
Bumbubu was attacking it in melee, so it was landed at that point. I assumed you knew that.
No. I thought I was a good few feet above the floor for that.
Okay, I mean, I was considering maybe using, like, trying to maybe do entangle and, like, bring up some seaweeds to, like, grab it, but I don't know if that's quite how it works. I'm more thinking of, like, a grasping vine type situation. I don't think that's how entangle is supposed to be used.
I mean, what other spells have you got?
Well, I'm only able to prepare 2 at a time. I've got the hydraulic push, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to get it at this. But I only have 2 spells. I'm only allowed to prepare 2 per day, or 2 per meditation. So
Not naps.
Mind you, hydraulic push is 25 foot plus 5
basically
foot.
a water cannon that hits with a lot of force.
Yeah, I'm going to do that then. Let's give that a try, because I haven't been able to do that yet. I wanted to try out my new spells.
Okay.
It doesn't say how to roll it. Do I need to roll it?
You don't roll it, no. You are just sending out the water jet, and what's hit needs to make the resistance check.
Yeah, cool, okay.
So hang on, just to clarify, I'm not sure what your plan is here. Are you aiming for the rock, or are you aiming for Ethril?
I'm aiming for the rock. I want to hit it, or I'm trying to like kill it, or like hurt it at least, so that it drops her. I want to cause enough pain to the creature so that it.
Okay, because the hydraulic push doesn't really do damage. I need to double check. I don't think it does damage. It just shoves.
You call forth a quick blast of water that knocks over and soaks one creature or square. Could I bring it down to the ship, like ground it?
Yeah, you could try that. I mean, wet feathers don't fly so good.
Yeah, I'm going to try and do that. I want to try and maybe if I can get the water, because it says 15 feet. I've got 10 feet on that, I'm allowed, because its range is 25 foot. So can I get like 10 foot over it and just crash it down and like bring it down and try and like...
That is clever, and I will absolutely let you try that.
I want to pull it down. That's what I'm doing.
So the column of water shoots out from your staff, clean over the thing's back, and as the pressure relieves, it just dumps a metric ton of water across the back of its wings. And being a savanna bird, oh my word, it was not prepared for this. Like Ethril, you feel your stomach lurch as it suddenly violently of altitude.
What should I roll to avoid throwing up?
I don't think you need to.
Constitution.
And so it's starting to fall out of the sky,
Okay.
which is when we get to Jinwara's turn, because her elves are running around getting long spears into position to try and drive it away from the deck, whereas she is drawing on power. And having noticed what Taylor did, she gives Taylor a nod of acknowledgement before casting a spell from her hand that turns all of the water coating the creature's back to ice.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, cool.
And that really does it. Like, that's weight it wasn't expecting, and for all that it's a big bird, most of its flight feathers are now encased in ice.
And it's cold.
The only minor trouble is it is still holding Ethril as it plunges into the deep river. It does let go, but you are currently submerged, Ethril.
Underneath it, or can I like try and swim out?
You were in where its feet were, so you know.
Face smothered in silt.
You are under this thing.
I mean, not for nothing. I was trying to put it down on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now
But yeah, we'll head back round to the front of the turn order right now, because currently the rock is desperately flailing in the water with Ethril underneath it. Jim, you're up.
Can move to about there, and I'll try and take another shot at it.
Try not to shoot me.
Well, I mean, you're underwater quite a distance. You wouldn't get hit by anything anyway. That's how physics works.
That doesn't hit. Not even flat-footed as the creature is now.
Okay. And then a bamboo will just move up a bit, I guess.
Yeah. Next up is Rowan. What do?
Can I run and jump into the water and use a swim check?
You absolutely can. Oh, I assume you're leaving your tower shield behind.
Yes. I can swim. It is a class skill.
Yeah.
But I do have -2 in it, so I have to roll well.
Is that -2 before you drop the tower shield?
I think so, yes.
Because a tower shield is -5 to swim checks.
Sweet.
So I think you'll actually be rolling on +3.
Okay, so I'm going to have to custom roll that. It's rolled 20 +3 there, right?
Yep. Yeah, you are swimming, and So this bird is flailing like hell in the water, but you can see Ethril from where you are.
Flailing a tiny hand.
I attempt to get her as soon as I can.
Okay, that'll be on your next turn.
Yeah.
Because you just took a running jump off the ship.
Yes.
Now it's the rock, which is it's actually gonna surface. It's certainly not a dynamic creature, but it's able to start pulling itself towards the bank. Unfortunately, this does lead it towards Rowan, but it doesn't seem to care about Rowan so much as it cares about not being in the water right now.
That's fair.
And it'll go about there.
Ah!
So right now, Ethril and Rowan, they're just there's a messy spray of water as this creature tries to get out of the river. As we get round to Ethril's turn.
I'm gonna
Come into my arms.
just dying in your arms tonight. No, we're not
Not dying, just in the arms.
Wait, isn't it Lime's turn?
Yeah.
Oh, it is Lime. I do apologise.
Really, all I'm gonna do is move close or firebomb with the last one.
Okay.
It goes.
Eat bomb, motherfucker.
That doesn't do anything.
Touch.
Miss. Yeah, we'll do its splash damage at least.
Alright, 4 damage.
But that's going to hit Ethril as well.
That's okay, I can heal.
But still,
So that's 4 damage to Ethril.
I can heal Ethril, it's fine.
hits the roast of rock then.
I will heal you.
I have heals.
Now we're on to Guard, who is currently... Hope you've got swim skills.
How what?
I hope you have swim skills.
Do I have swim skills? I do have swim skills.
Yay.
Swim to wherever you want to swim to then.
To me.
I trying to swim over to Rowan.
Yeah, you successfully reach it, so you're holding onto one of Rowan's arms.
Yeah.
Yay.
Friend! Where'd
I
you
was
go?
so scared I'd lose you.
Whee!
Right,
Over
at
here.
this point, the rock is just trying to get out of the water and get away. Like it's going for the bird equivalent of fuck this hunt. There's easier elephants somewhere else. So
I want that trophy.
I was going to say, is the party consensus to keep attacking it or just?
Yes. Think of all the meat you could eat from this thing.
Yeah, but get it to fuck off. Leave me alone.
I mean, if we happen to kill it, great. It's not going to make or break my day.
I need this. My pride as a hunter needs this.
Fuck your pride. I want to live.
Well, we are around to Cawley's turn next.
I'm not going to drown like a
gonna-
pussy.
I'm going to slide down this crow's nest, source a rope, bolt to the edge, tie one end to the boat, top end of the boat, and then throw the other end to the water so they can climb back up.
Thank you.
Da-da-da!
Buy my album.
And we're now round to Taylor. What's Taylor's plan?
How's everybody? Is everybody alright? How are we all doing?
Help. I'm wet.
Yeah, I think I'll just run over and just make sure that they assist in them getting back onto the ship.
I have Ethril hooked in one arm and just being like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And just repeatedly
Cold.
asking, and evidently being very worried about her.
So, Aidan, since no one else is particularly concerned about fighting the rock right now, like the elves are driving it away from the ship, but they're not actively trying to kill it. So you've got space to make 2 more shots if you want to try and bring this thing down.
I'll absolutely take those shots.
Yeah, so you've got time for 2 more shots as it flies away.
Alright, so I
What is
just
that
roll for both of them.
Yes.
No.
No,
Son of a
no.
bitch!
Fuck you.
No.
That's a waste of bullets.
Yeah, although it's wet, it's quickly able to flap its wings enough to get some basic traction.
Fucking shit hunt this entire campaign has been.
Fuck you.
Hey, remember that time you got a locust? You know, maybe stick to those sorts of things. That's more your speed.
Maybe you should focus on killing things that are smaller than you. You're kind of
No,
small,
you're
so... Wait, you're smaller than him.
Well, the general consensus of the elf crew of the ship seems to be, well, that happened.
Is that normal?
I'll be in my bunk.
And they do warn Ethril that in future, when the rock alarm gets called, don't stand in the open. They go,
An alarm. I didn't hear an alarm.
I go over to Ethril, I pick Ethril up with 2 of my arms, and I place her on my shoulders. It's like, please
not
don't run
leaving
away
you.
again. I was so worried about you.
The Malele explain that rocks will harass ships sometimes, but if there's no easy grabs on the deck, they'll probably just leave. Yeah, the ship sails on into the day, and you will be at the rainforest in about a day and a half. So you got in a fight with a big bird, you're currently on one of the Malele ships heading towards the rainforest, and you'll be there in about a day and a half. It's currently nighttime. So the question is, who chose to go to sleep tonight and who's staying awake?
I'm gonna go to sleep.
For once, I'm going to have other people who can look out this time.
Yeah, I was going to say, just move your tokens over to the wagon inside the interior of the ship, just to indicate if you're sleeping or not.
Fuck it, I guess I'll stand watch for one night.
Get inspiration for some sweet jams.
I mean, you're currently just on a riverboat under a starry night sky, making your way
Guarded
down.
by elves. Elves tend to need less sleep.
I was going to say,
that
like,
makes me more wary about going to sleep. Do I trust the elves?
I was going to say,
I mean, that's a common misconception amongst elves. It's not that we don't sleep; it's just that we meditate.
Literally not that thing.
Like, I don't know, it's kind of racist to say that we don't sleep. Like, we do kind of need to meditate. It's kind of the same thing. We're just like reaching a higher consciousness, you know?
you're napping.
Awful lot of snoring going on in that meditation.
You're gonna get really deep into it, you know?
It's not snoring, it's a mantra.
For real, yeah. We get in touch with our animals.
The mantra that brings one closer to one's inner bandsaw.
And just for that, I will not be meditating. I will be staying up and keeping watch.
I will be fucking snoring, having a good old-fashioned snooze. Bollocks to your meditation.
I was just thinking about last week.
So,
So yeah, I'm staying up.
okay. Rowan is snoring. Araya, are you staying up for inspiration or are you sleeping after all?
I sleep every time. I'm doing the awake thing.
Okay. So, could both of you that are awake please roll me a perception check?
Where it'll be a red herring. It's like, you notice that everything is okay.
Let me find the button, because I very rarely do these.
Okay,
That's some good rolls.
that's a good one from both of you.
I'll take
Okay,
it.
so you both noticed something very odd. There is a lot of noise, like a lot of animal noise, coming out over the savannah. And the horizon is orange on the western sky.
I yell at the horizon, shut the fuck up, people trying to sleep!
So Jinhwara certainly does notice that, and asks you what's wrong.
Shit's on fire, yo.
Oh, no. She then raises an alarm and shouts to the entire ship, "Wildfire!"
Oh shit!
Yeah, you can all hear the flames at this point.
Oh, fuck.
There is an open fire tearing its way across the savannah
Oh, that's not good.
towards the river.
Well, the river's made of water.
Yeah, we're good. Right.
Yeah, but the boat's made of wood.
Yeah, but the wood's surrounded by water. I don't know if you understand how this works.
I don't think you do, but okay.
Oh shit, I've left me gunpowder trail over the ocean. Oh, bastard. All is lost unless we stop this fire. I'm good.
I'm sorry,
I'm
your
good.
gunpowder trail? Excuse me, bitch. That is my gunpowder, thank you very much.
Yeah, then I thought Levi should fix it because he broke it.
Rowan, are you awake?
Yes.
Well, there's an
Okay.
alarm, so.
Yeah.
I heard the word fire and just bolted awake.
And I fell over.
So
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
most of the horizon is orange, and you can hear the flames from here, and you can also hear a lot of animals panicking.
Understandable.
We need to save him.
I wake Aiden and provide him with a knife and fork ready for a feast.
There is a slight problem. As you proceed, as the boat continues down the river, the wind is slackening somewhat due to the redirection from the flames. But also, up ahead, the river does get somewhat more shallow at a natural crossing point. This crossing point is currently choked with a stampede of wildebeest, zebras, and even a few elephants, all trying to force their way across the river away from the flames. As it stands, the river is completely blocked by wildlife that is just
Oh,
in a
yeah.
panicking mass.
Wait, which way is this boat going?
It is going towards the right-hand side of the screen.
Okay, so I just
This
went.
side.
So, yeah. Bit of a problem.
Looks it.
I mean, I'm not sure what to do. If you're all waiting for somebody to say something, I don't know what to do in this situation.
I'm always in a constant state of I don't know what to do.
Full speed ahead, battering rams.
Mine
I
feels
mean-
like we need to clear the animals, but I'm not sure how we would do that. I'll see if I've got anything. I didn't prepare a spell for that though, so there's not the druid can do.
Putting an to get like a rail crossing put in, like a ding 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 ding. Cross.
Whee!
I'm a bard that majored in civics. I'm out of ideas. I don't really know what to do regarding this. Animals ain't my bag.
Well, I mean,
Mostly, I'm
do take your time. The fire is making its way towards the riverbank with increasing speed.
Has this thing got a cow catcher on it?
No.
No, it's flat.
How about a cow divider?
No.
No.
Hmm.
What about cow absorber?
I'm mostly just staring at my map, confused. Because we were going towards the west, but now we're on the river. We're going towards another direction. I think. I don't know.
No, you're still going west.
Just happen to be
The river twists, Rowan.
okay.
Would a hydraulic
river's
push
not
out, guys? Do you think I should hydraulic push these guys out of the way? These
Does
animals.
someone want to update Aiden on what he missed?
Everything's on fire.
Oh
Yep.
boy.
Shit's on fire, you.
Like
I
you're
don't know, I
four.
need to stop sleeping.
Yeah,
Specifically,
you can't
there's
even
a
stop
wi-
sleeping through the ship-wide alarm.
There's a wildfire tearing its way across the savannah towards the river, and the river ahead is blocked by animals, by an entire stampeding
An animal
herd
dam,
forcing its way
if you will.
across.
So I'm thinking hydraulic push at this point to try and move these animals, but I don't think it's going to be strong enough to push that many wildebeest and elephants and zebras and crap. I don't think it's going to be good enough.
Which one?
I literally think we could just whack the engines up to max and just fuck through it.
What if I use the...
The engines on the sailboat, you mean?
Yeah, then.
What engines?
we've got that
Elephant.
megaphant calling Hon. What if we blow that? We might like get a little bit of order. You never know if it's like if they hear a call for something, it might stop them panicking.
Their world is on fire, but you're welcome to try.
Oh, it's worth a try. If any of them look at me, I could shoot them and get a trophy out of this.
I'll make the noise.
Upsetting.
Mean.
Again.
I'm not doing it again. It makes my lips tingle.
Well, the cry certainly gets the opinions of a few elephants, but not entirely in the way that you'd hoped.
Oh dear.
Specifically because among the stampeding herd, there is a baby elephant that had
Oh, no.
previously got separated from its parents, and it mistook your call for theirs.
Oh dear.
As such,
Great, let's have a baby elephant.
Oh, shut up.
it tried making its way towards you and has now gone into the deeper middle part of the river and is being swept towards the ship with all speed.
Now look what
That's
you've
sad.
done.
Let's
don't
push
need
him on
that
board.
How big is this elephant?
Well, it's a baby elephant, so about the size of a pony.
Do we have any of those like rubber rings that I can just sort of throw?
I have some string, I think. A string, rope.
Oh fuck!
That is some
Oh.
roll.
I would drown if I
Okay,
tried that. Please
So,
don't let me
new
do that.
plan. We can either save Rowan or we can save the elephant.
Can I just say that I didn't do that?
You didn't do that.
I mean,
committed.
you rolled it.
Against the spirit of the game, really.
Okay, so what happens then, Alves?
Rowan dives off the front of the boat, and in accordance with all things, is now stood on the bottom of the riverbed,
Nice.
such that you can just see the top part of an afro sticking out of the water.
It works. I'm going to grab the elephant so that it's okay.
Please roll me a combat maneuver then, because this elephant baby does not wish to be grabbed.
I get my banjo out and play like
Oh.
action music.
Can I throw the net from our fishing gear to help?
I've got some rope. Don't know how long it is, though.
Like that's a 25. I think she's got it.
I have the elephant.
Probably.
Pull me
You are-
up.
Okay, Rowan, you are cuddling this baby elephant to your chest. It's struggling, and you're still underwater, both of you.
Yeah.
Now we need to fish her out.
I need to get back out.
You also need to stop holding the baby elephant underwater.
Then I hold it above my head. It's above my head now.
So,
Two of
from
my arms
everyone
will be
else's
above my head.
perspective, there is now a perplexed baby elephant sticking out of the water in two giant hands.
Alright, I've got some rope. Should we try and sort of throw it towards her and then everyone pulls so we can pull them out?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right. So what? Have I got to roll to throw it and then everyone?
Ranged attack.
Okay. Range. Let's go to the range.
No need to hurry, Rowan's only drowning.
And everything is on
holding my
fire.
breath. I am holding my breath.
Big
Nice.
ones.
You're just
Hey,
going to have
guys.
to start taking
That
constitution.
was shit.
That misses.
I missed. I threw the entire rope out.
I can't help pull her up either. I've only got one arm.
Rowan, you're actually standing against the current, so please roll me a fortitude save to maintain your breath
Stance.
holding. That'll do it for now.
For now.
So wait, did I?
Right, what's the next plan to get Rowan and the
So
elephant
wait,
out
did
of
I
the
just
water?
throw my entire rope into the water, or?
Only if you critical failed.
Oh, okay.
Like, you just threw it out and you missed the elephant.
Levi, have you got some sort of concussion grenade that we can use to, like, rocket jump them out?
No,
That
thank
works.
you.
I have something that might work instead.
D&D Quake.
Um,
I'm gonna bunny hop my ass over here.
I have this wonderful thing called Long Arm that I can cast on myself and use that to help Rowan maybe get up.
Owie hands.
That's what, like.
You know, pull people up instead of doing that whole thing, and if maybe enlarge
Is he
persons
really
as well.
giving himself a yowie hand?
No, it's a
Aw.
no, I'm thinking slender legs. Some sort of weird, like bad art meme thing.
Dear old DM, does that sound like something that could potentially work?
So please reiterate your exact plan to me.
Right. Cast Long Arm on myself to give me more reach to be able to reach Rowan in the water and use that to help pull her up again.
Okay, minor point here. Size difference.
That was the second point. If that was a thing, I also have Enlarged Person.
I try
A
throwing
large
the rope
person
again.
and long arm together would do the trick.
Could
Right.
you just use a large person so she's big enough to not be drowning?
I mean,
Am I
could
allowed
do
to
that.
cast spells right now?
As long as they don't have verbal components.
I mean,
I know.
is it a verbal component to grab a vial I give you and then you chug it?
Well,
Can she do that with a baby elephant in her hands?
I have enlarged person.
Oh, yeah, she's got my extra hands. That's... Ignore me.
There are no verbal components to enlarge persons, so
Okay, what do I need to roll to cast that?
you don't. You're just casting it.
Well, then I cast enlarged person.
And suddenly it's very big woman content.
Mario doot. Rowan's shoulders rise from the river.
And I'm like, nope, getting out.
that is a deity. She's now a
Hi.
deity.
Hi.